This is how to set up Facebook ads for your cleaning business in 2025, and these strategies are all working whether you're doing house cleaning, window cleaning, gutter cleaning, or pressure cleaning, just anything like that. The same strategy applies to all of them. So what you want to do first is you want to go over to Facebook ads and you want to tap on create. Now the campaign objective we're going to choose is going to be leads, because we want people to fill out our instant form or our website form so we can get their details and send them a quote. Once you've tapped on that, go to continue. Now the very first thing that we want to do is setting our campaign budget. I personally recommend spending around $50 to $100 per day, but that's in Australian dollars. If you're from the United States, it's around 35 to 75 USD, or if you're from the UK, it's around 25 to 50 pounds. But once you've set your budget, all you have to do now is just tap on next, because there's nothing else we need to do in the campaign section. Now for the conversion location, if you've got a really good website, you can send the traffic to your website. But if you don't have a website or you don't have a good website, you can just send them to instant forms. I usually find these convert a lot better because it doesn't take people off Facebook. They can just fill out the form right there. So what we're going to do is click on here and go down to single and then tap on instant forms. And for your page, you just need to select your Facebook page. Right now, I've just selected my demonstration ad account. But once you've done that, go down to performance goal. Now I've tested tens of thousands of dollars into this, and I personally recommend just sticking with maximize number of leads rather than conversion leads, because when you set up your instant form, like I'm going to teach you later in this video, it makes all the leads you get conversion focused anyway, and you don't have to pay that premium price to appear in more conversion focused audiences. So you get cheaper leads with the same conversion focus. So just click on maximize number of leads, and then once you've done that, you can just scroll on past. I wouldn't really bother about anything else besides the audience. So we want to actually target the people that are in our service area. So what we want to do is tap on this pencil here and just make sure you tap on this little arrow so you can actually see where it's targeting. Now, obviously, we don't want to target all of Australia right now. So the easiest way to do this is actually writing in one of your service locations, and this will take you directly to it on the map without scrolling in or wasting any time. So I'm just going to type in Chadstone. And as you can see, it's right here. I'm just going to tap on it, and now it's targeting Chadstone. So what we want to do now is tap on drop pin and just drop a pin in our service location like this. Now we can increase and decrease the range of this, so we can make it bigger if we service a larger area, or obviously we can make it smaller. Now for me personally, I'm just going to remove this little Chadstone area just because it annoys me seeing it on the map. But what I would recommend doing now is actually excluding the locations around where you've just targeted. So tap on the drop pin and just drop another pin like this, and then just tap on it and actually change this over to exclude. Now the reason why we want to do this is because Facebook sometimes trickles your ad spend into areas that you're not targeting, which results in you getting leads and jobs from people that just aren't in areas that you service. So you really want to make sure to save that money and not waste any time or energy on jobs that aren't actually in your area. So this is the best way to do it. It's the same thing with this. You can increase and decrease the location size as well. Look, I hope you're enjoying the value that I'm giving you in this video. Look, if you are struggling to get clients in your cleaning business, there's a link in the description down below where it's my home service marketing course. I teach you absolutely everything about Facebook ads, Google ads, and automating your whole business. If that's something that you're interested in and you want to fast track your results as quick as possible with templates and actual personal help from me, there's a link in the description to the course and community. Go check it out. Now, after you've excluded all the areas, you have something that looks like this, with the targeting location in here like that, and then the exclusion zones all around it. Now your wallet will thank you for this, and same with everybody else in your family, because you're saving so much more money and time. Now what you want to do now is just go across to next, and now we want to actually start creating the ad, the juicy stuff, the thing that actually gets people to click and get in contact with you so you can go do their job. So what we want to do is make this as personal as possible and as relatable as possible to the client. Now there's a specific way that works really well for cleaning companies and just anyone in that cleaning niche, and it's that really personal side, which is just the genuine ads. So I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like. I'm going to show you the actual ad copy that goes into it and the image style that I would use. So let's go over here and just keep this as single image or video ad. Now I do want to say video ads work extremely well, but I like to personally stick around single image ads just because you can test a variety of them very quickly, and you don't need to bother about making different videos, editing them, putting in subtitles, just everything like that. These you can literally just create in one day. You take 20 photos on your iPhone and then you've got 20 different photos that you can test with just different little things on the actual photos. This way you find out what works and what doesn't work real quick. So what we do now is we just tap on upload. Just ignore all of these. These are just different ads that I've made for different tutorials. Like this is one for house washing, this one's for junk removal, but we'll actually create one right now. This one's specifically for house cleaning. So tap on upload, and this is the one that I've created here. It's just a super personal ad. Now what we're going to do is just put all of these as original. If you want to know what the image size is, it's 1080 by 1080. That's the perfect ad format for Facebook ads. Unless you're doing stories or reels, you should just go 9 by 16. Now tap on next. Now I'm not going to create the ad copy in this section. I'm going to create it a little bit later in the video just because you can't really see what I'm doing when I do it in here. So what we want to do now is just tap on next. Now we're in the image generation area. If you find something that looks good or looks better than your image, I suggest picking it. But for this sake, there's nothing really that much better. So I'm not really going to bother with it. The only one that also looks good is this one. But I'm just going to skip and continue and stick with the one that we've already got because it's actually a real image. The number one thing you don't want with a Facebook ad is something that looks fake or is a stock photo. So just make sure you have actual real things. We don't want visual enhancements. We don't want text improvements because we want to actually know what words work. We don't want Facebook to have control over this. I keep overlays, I keep music. I remove enhanced CTA and I remove animation. Now just tap on next. So this is the bare bones of the ad right now. As you can see, it's literally just an image. What we want to do now is just actually add the words into the ad. All right, here's the ad copy here. You can take it, plug it into your business if you want. Now, this works extremely well for local cleaning businesses. So if you're an actual cleaner, this type of ad works unbelievably well for you. Same with window cleaning, gutter cleaning, it's the exact same style. It's just a personal photo of you, a little bit of social proof, introducing yourself, and then just having very genuine ad copy at the start. Just like a local community member, not some company garbage that's like, come here, here's the benefits, here's this, here's that. Nobody cares. People buy from people, so just be a person. Now, if you run a massive cleaning company yourself, just put yourself in the image or one of your workers. Because, you know, the whole point of it is to just build trust and people want to know the type of people they're hiring to come and clean their house. But we're not done just yet. We still have to fill out the rest of the ad copy. Now, if you want to keep these in, you can. I don't, because I like to actually know what works for my business. If I have all these different variations in here, it's going to be confusing to know what ad copy is working best and what isn't working. So I don't have that on. And then for the headline, just do something that's relevant to what your service is. So for this, it's get your house cleaned. It's simple, straight to the point, and it's exactly what your customer wants, which is their house cleaned. That's exactly why they'd stop on the ad and call you. For the description, just make this social proof. So if you've got a ridiculous amount of Google reviews, just plug them in here. Or if you have no reviews, just put in however many clients that you've serviced and just say they're happy. So like 90 plus happy customers. So for me, we're just gonna have 400 plus Google reviews. And for the call to action, we're gonna do this as get quote. Now this is what the full ad is looking like right now. Now what I suggest doing is just having the exact same ad copy, headlines and everything, and then just having multiple different images. This way you can test multiple different photos, different angles, different people, and actually know what's working. I've literally done split tests with my own cleaning business of me just holding different things, and the one of me holding my cat worked a lot better than me holding my kids, which is quite crazy. I'll pop some results on screen so you know that I know what I'm talking about. But now we're going to go down and actually create the instant form. So where they go after they click on your ad. And this is very important to making people high quality and not get dud tire kicker leads. So we want to scroll down to destination and then tap on create form. Just name this form whatever you want to name it. I personally pick more volume rather than higher intent, but if you're really struggling with phone calls or anything like that, just say your area is getting a lot of dud people, you can have higher intent and require people to verify their phone number first. But I've never had an issue with it, so I wouldn't suggest doing this. Now for the sharing settings, you just want to keep this open. And what we want to do is go to our intro now. Personally, I don't have an intro. It's just a waste of time. So just get rid of this. And now we're going to go straight on to questions. So when it comes to questions, the golden spot is around 3 to 4 questions before they fill out the form. This is so they're actually putting in effort to get a quote from you. Now, if you're a house cleaning business, you can ask things like, is your property single story or double story? How many bedrooms do you have? What service would you like? Deep clean, maintenance clean, and then extra things like add-ons, like oven cleaning, fan cleaning, just all of that. There's 4 questions for you that you can steal, plug them into your instant form, just so you can start getting high quality people. Now, obviously these are great because you get more information from the client, but they're also great because people who fill out these forms actually want a quote from you. If they were tire kickers or just time wasters, they're not going to fill out multiple different questions to then go get a quote from you. They just won't care about doing that. Now, the last thing that we want to be doing is just getting the correct information from the client. So we want to grab their email, full name, phone number, and also just their street address as well, because we want to actually know where they live so we can give them a quote based off that particular house. So if there's photos online that we could see on Zillow, realestate.com, anything like that, we can give them a super accurate quote. Now, once you've done that, you tap on next and you just want to fill in your privacy policy. Now you can just give a link to basically anywhere, honestly, but you don't want to do that because that's dodgy. What you want to do is create a privacy policy in Google Docs, or if your website has one, you can literally just paste your website link in here and it's fine. Once you've done that, you tap on next. And for the message for your leads, I personally just keep this as thanks, you're all set. I give a description like you'll receive your quote in X amount of time. So if you do flat rates, you can send quotes instantly. So you can say within the next 5 minutes, or if you manually review the forms and do the quotes yourself, you can say you can expect your quote within the next 24 to 48 hours. When it comes to Facebook ads, speed is key. So just be as fast as possible. Now for the additional action, we want this to be cool business, and then just plug in your phone number here. So for anyone that needs you urgently, they can literally just call you straight off this. Now just tap on create form and then tap on publish. Now, if you want all the secrets that I can't share for free on YouTube, there's a link in the description to my home service marketing course. I'll teach you everything I know about Facebook ads, Google ads, and automating your entire business. So if you're that person who just wants to get results and get clients as quick as possible into your business and not waste time and money on trial and error, go check out the home service marketing course. It works extremely well for cleaning businesses. Like I said, I own one myself. But that's the entire tutorial, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and really got some value. Please make sure to like it and subscribe.